Evolving Skies Elite Trainer boxes are extremely undervalued. I'm going to use this video to explain why. Anytime we talk about Elite Trainer boxes, it's the same stuff in the Pokemon hobby. We all say they're bulky, undesirable, hard to ship, low demand. And honestly, most of that stuff is true. But there will come a point, and I think the time has come now, but there will come a point when booster box values and loose pack values have increased to such an extent that ETBs become a viable purchasing decision. So I'm going to use this video to look back at Sun and Moon, where we have some ETBs that are, extremely high priced, and just look at the ratios in terms of BB to ETB prices and see if we can predict where certain Sword and Shield sets will be going in the future. So sit back, relax, and let's do a light data dive. All right, so I took all of the Sun and Moon sets and I took their booster box value and their ETB value and I made a ratio, right? So you can see that all the relatively high values are associated with like lesser desirable sets. The smaller values are associated with better sets, which just indicates that the ETB is more desirable because there's 8 packs in there. You want those 8 packs, right? I feel like the outliers are Team Up, where there was an amazing run up in the BB price, and I feel like the ETB hasn't caught up. Also, Celestial Storm. The ETB is very visually pleasing, and a lot of people buy them for their collections. I'm a big Rayquaza fan, or Rayquaza, and I'm yet to get one. I will get one, but you can see that if the ETB is highly desirable, you might see a larger price relative to the BB. All right, so now looking at these ratios, you can see, like I said, larger for bad sets, smaller for good sets. I took the average of all of the good sets and the bad sets included, but I just made the average, and that's 2.95. So on average, these booster boxes are 2.9 times as valuable as the ETB. So we're gonna hold that number and we're gonna come back, right? So let's look at Chilling Reign, Fusion Strike, Evolving Skies, Lost Origin. Why are they green? Why are they here? These are the sets that I determined to be A tier sets. Other people like other sets, to each their own. A lot of people are FOMOing to Astral Radiance. Good for you. I'm never going to do that. But, I totally understand why you might think that's a good idea. But for me, these are the 4 sets that stand out the most. And if I'm missing one, let me know. And for these sets, the ratios are fairly high, indicating that the ETBs are relatively undervalued relative to the booster boxes. But why are these values so low, right? We just had a major run up in a lot of Sword and Shield booster boxes. And it makes it such that the ETBs haven't caught up. And the ETBs will catch up, especially once loose packs dry up, once, other like ancillary products that contain the products dry up. And our goal is to be ahead. Our goal on this channel is to get in ahead and try to extract some value while other people are doing other things, right? So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to take this this ratio, this golden ratio, and use it, multiply or rather divide the booster box prices to determine what these ETB prices could be once all these ancillary products dry up. So I'm going to unhide columns. So the ETB value based on the ratio for all these products, 73 for Chilling Reign, 82 for Fusion Strike, 232 for Evolving Skies, which is absolutely insane, and 59 for Lost Origins. Will the ETBs reach these prices? For Lost Origin, Chilling Reign, Fusion Strike, I think absolutely. Why do I say that? Because these values aren't static for the booster box prices. The ETB kind of trails the booster box, right? So not only do I think these booster box prices will increase, which will increase the value of ETBs, but also as all these loose packs dry up, people will be forced to look up the second best version of sealed product for that set, right? But let's look at this 232. Like what does that mean, right? That's a fairly high estimate for what this relative to the current ETB price. Do I think we'll reach 232 anytime soon? Probably not. But I think it will settle around there, right? And that is all, like I said, relative to this, dynamic 686 price of Evolving Skies. If Evolving Skies goes up, this should follow, right? So that's kind of my opinion on it. I think Evolving Skies ETBs are extremely undervalued, and I think it's a good opportunity to buy. Going back to another form of calculation, I took the sleeve pack values of these sets currently, and I multiplied them by 8 to get what a person who has to do a value proposition, like to go into their mind. Should they buy 8 sleeve packs or should they buy an ETB? You can see that the ETB has more value for Chilling Reign, has less value for Freezing Strike. Evolving Skies, it has more value, and Lost Origin, it has less value. But it still seems like the Evolving Skies ETB is lagging behind the value of 8 sleeve packs. Why did I use sleeve packs instead of loose packs? Sleeve packs are a legitimate, untampered with form of a Pokemon pack. Loose packs, they can be tampered with. Um, so the comparison stands. Like an ETB is 8 legitimate packs. 8 sleeve packs are 8 legitimate packs, right? So people are currently willing to spend $18 on a Evolving Size sleeve pack, which is $120. In my personal opinion, and this is like the speculation part, I think 120 is the price floor for Evolving Skies, right? What does that mean? That means that these ETBs, like, yes, they're undervalued in my dreams, yeah, with this 232, but they're literally undervalued relative to comparable products, right? So I personally think this ETB will go anywhere between 120 and 232. That's just my opinion. I think that it might be a good time for you to buy. Going back to the Elite Trainer boxes, you can see that most of these guys are on the uptrend, right? We have the Fusion Strike box, which is going up. Like I said, like, man, this is such a hard video for me to make because 2 years ago I was dunking on all of these Elite Trainer boxes. But it's clear to see that the value is there. Let's go to Chilling Reign. 46, not doing too hot, but these are little moves that I don't really care about. I'm not really picking up Chilling Reign right now, just because loose packs are readily available in other products. Lost Origin. Let's see how this guy's doing. So as you can see, like these movements kind of align with the booster box movements, right? And there will be a day when these ETBs dry up, and your source of Lost Origin packs will be nowhere. So I think these are all just good buying opportunities. I'm not going hard on any of these except Evolving Skies, just because the ratio just makes too much sense, and I think these are severely undervalued. This last page is just for the guys who follow all things Pokemon, and they should know these things. But I think for the last couple months, Walmart has had Evolving Skies Elite Trainer boxes for super cheap. I'm talking $69, which is above MSRP. But for me, I look at the TCG player price. It was at like 96, 89, and comparing that to $70 on Walmart, it made perfect sense. A lot of people complained that GT Collectibles was, they're con men. They reseal packs. They, everything is fake. But the truth of the matter is that Evolving Skies has terrible pull rates. You can't pull trash and then complain that the seller duped you. That makes no sense. All right? I took the opportunity to pick up 30 boxes. Yes, it's a big investment. Yes, it's more than what I wanted. But I knew I was in the green by at least $20 day one. Shipping these things will be another issue. But if I can get to, at least 150, the value makes sense. Anyway, I say all this to say, this is not professional advice, but, do what you will. And you guys, thank you for watching my video. And like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. See you.